quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Titans going up against the Browns. With that, let's get up to Cleveland. We're standing by our Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Let's meet the offensive starters, and let's discuss Corey Coleman, first wide receiver drafted out of last year's class.
And there was a reason for that. When you watched his tape, when you watched his games, you saw his explosiveness and ability to play the ball in the air downfield. Don't get hung up on the fact he only ran 4 routes at Baylor. Just coach him up and turn him loose.
On third down, Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Derek Morgan in there to make the play. It'll be a loss of 14, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
26 yards to go. Can I get it? Yeah.
So the offense stays on the field, and they're going to try to go for this thing on fourth down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Here we go on fourth down with Griffin. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Throwing is Mariota, and Walker with it over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Use an auto flip. Oh, man, I'm going to wear that ass out.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And here's the starting crew defensively for Cleveland.
You have to love Jamie Collins. You can use him just about anywhere on the defense. Inside linebacker, outside linebacker, defensive end.
Did it again?
He might even play a little bit of safety if you give him the chance.
On third down, Mariota. And he locates Walker, complete. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Fresh set of downs here.
I heard so much about the offense Marcus Mariota ran while he was at Oregon, about how people were just wide open, how he couldn't fail to hit them. But I always said the same thing. He sure as heck didn't miss them very often. Very accurate even on short throws.
Yeah, he can go short, he can go deep, obviously, but he's really good with that short passing game. Dart thrower, very accurate. Receivers love him. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. This is Murray. And he will score. Touchdown. Titans. DeMarco Murray, a 23-yard run. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
It's a pickup of 14 there, and it's good enough for a Cleveland first down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
A screen complete to Crowell. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Denoris Searcy. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Then off to the races. DeMarco Murray. Touchdown, Titans. DeMarco Murray with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Watch this. Bring it back. Shows every time I'm recording this. Look at the clock down at the bottom. Just watch the clock. This is how you find out when guys are cheating. Boss 7-4. You are a hacker. Clock won't run. It's moving fast. Stop again. When I move fast, it works in my favor. Now you stopped it again. Go on YouTube. You are a candidate for cheating. Well, I guess I'll get my 8th win of the day.
Truth is, our skin weakens with age, but it doesn't have to show. Gold Bond Strength and Resilience. With plumping moisturizers and skin strengthening proteins, 84% saw improvement in skin texture in 5 days. Gold Bond Strength and Resilience.
Life's too great to be stuck with stomach issues. Get back to living. Kale Pectate Multi-Symptom Relief treats more than diarrhea. We remove 7 different types of stomach trouble, so nothing can hold you back. Kale Pectate. Get back to life.
Cheating no works, buddy. Oh, this game going live, buddy. See, I figured out if you record the game and you send it to EA, that way they can look at the game and they can see the same thing you saying. There's no reason the clock should have been restarted several times. Watch the difference in the game. Clock running normal, so it's gonna be a normal game. It's going faster. Normal game. You stopped it again. It ain't gonna work, buddy. Clock will start over when you put in your handheld. You suck. Told you it was gonna start over. So anybody who's watching this video, what is Boss 7-4? Clock running normal. Normal game. Watch. Watch RG.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Okay, so now we can do
A
this.
look at the defensive starters for Tennessee.
When Brian Orakpo was born, there was no doubt that with that name, he was going to be a defensive player and a good one. He knows how to get to quarterbacks.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run with Crowell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I love when a play results in a game that I can actually kind of fall back on one of my favorite adages, and that is anytime there's a run over 10 yards, it means that the offensive line did its job, but you know who else did? The wide receiver. Because the first 7 yards kind of belong to the offensive line and the running back. Anything after that means the wide receivers did a great job of blocking downfield, being willing to mix it up, and give them some more space to gain additional yardage.
Now, how come now I can do this.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm
But
Brandon
earlier,
Gordon. The
I couldn't do
Browns
it.
with a football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
So if I'm able to do this run play, the defense is going to be off the chain. Do it again.
Running left is Crowell. And some room
It's
to
every
work.
time, buddy.
The 20. Isaiah Crowell.
Every
is
time,
all
buddy.
alone. A big play that time for Cleveland.
Ain't nothing you can do to
43
stop it.
yards on the ground. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there as you out. Touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there.
Oh.
And here we go on first and goal. After the penalty, it's Crowell. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Isaiah Crowell taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Kendall Wright, the intended target, and it's third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
To throw Mariota. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40.
But we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Mariota and Matthews over the middle with the grab. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Walker with a grab, left side. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hits 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Give them 16 on the pickup, and the Titans are going to have a first.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Let me get the ball.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
From the red zone now, Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
2nd down now after the incompletion. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Here's Mariota. That's caught at the 3. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Now they'll run. Murray. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, it's Murray. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. DeMarco Murray on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
34 seconds. Can I do it?
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing. Territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
This is Crowell. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And quickly, they get to the line.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Crowell. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL. Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
And got his man complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So 2nd and 10 here. Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Mariota. Wide open receiver complete. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well. Simple slant route and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run the counter with Murray. And he's going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out 2nd down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. When you're not allowed to climb, you got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there, and a really nice play resulted for them. There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I don't know if there's any other way to put it, but that play was blown up right from the snap. How about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? It's almost like they were in the offensive huddle.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. DeMarco Murray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
And this is the kind of day a running back dreams of. They keep handing him the ball, and he keeps taking it in for touchdowns.
It's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Play clock winding down. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. To Crowell. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And it's incomplete. Isaiah Crowell, the intended target, and it'll bring up third down.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long. Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So it'll be first down here after the run. 10th carry of the game now, Murray. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. Offense just a yard away from the line they need to gain. Third down. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. They convert on third with a gain of 22. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. Play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for the running back, Derrick Henry. And now it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Suckup for the Titan field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. push them deep, find some space, and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And the slot man goes in motion left. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Out of the gun, Griffin. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brian Arakpo. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Griffin on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot.
Now look out, Griffin hit and he lost the football. It's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But
a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden with it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods to...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Josh Gordon, 41 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Griffin will try and throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They have the big cushion. Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd down, 8. They come out here in the eye. They go with Murray again. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
The offense is in total control right now. And while they don't want to be in anything close to a hurry-up, they want to make sure they do things with discipline now. Get to the line of scrimmage, line up correctly, take time off the clock, snap the ball late in the play clock, and run the game out.
8 yards there on a 1st down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning.
And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they will take a knee here. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they'll indeed take a knee. Here's Brett Kern now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one